Welcome to the Doorways Introduction to Occupancy Teach Me course. I'm Sean, a client support specialist at Conso, and today I'll be walking you through some of the basic functions of households and household member profiles, as well as giving you some insight into what you may see on the end of course quiz. As always, be sure to watch this video and complete all of the corresponding walk-me's to make sure that you're prepared for the quiz at the end of this course. To begin, we are going to start on the Doorways homepage. Remember, you can always get to the Doorways homepage by clicking the Doorways logo on the top left-hand side of the screen. Once on the homepage, we are going to navigate over to the Sign Up button. You'll see that it says Sign Up a New Applicant. This is where we'll go to create a new household. For today's purposes, I will be adding myself. When adding a new household, there are a few things to remember. While first and last name are both required fields, Social Security number is not a required field, as we leave that up to the preference of your housing authority. If your policies and procedures state that you should be recording Social Security number, this is where you would add it. That being said, it is not required to create a new household. Now that we've added the required information, we can save a new household, and that will bring up a prompt allowing us to either view or edit the household or return to the dashboard. Today, we'll view and edit the household as we want to get a few more things done on this household to set them up. You'll see here that we have all of our household information on the household profile page. The next step we're going to be taking is adding other household members. And to do that, we'll navigate down to the other household members field, open it up, and you'll see that there is currently only one household member at this household. We're going to add a household member by clicking the plus button next to the dropdown. Today, we'll be adding my dog as one of my dependents, and we'll save that new member. Remember, we also don't need to add a Social Security number for other household members. Now that we've added another household member, why don't we edit some of his profile information? When clicking the Edit Profile Information button underneath the profile image placeholder, it will bring up our profile bio information, where we can add things like profile images, change gender, and track whether or not household members are disabled, full-time students, veterans, as well as other custom attributes that your household may specify to be tracked. In my case, I will click yes, as my dog is deaf, and we will click save. Now that we have updated that household member's profile information, this household will be up to date on its household members and other household members. The final step in this process is showing you how to remove a household member. Be sure that when you're removing a household member, it is the correct action, as it is always important to keep in mind that when you remove a household member, you cannot undo that removal and their information will be lost. If you erroneously erase a household member, you will have to add them back from scratch. To remove our other household member that we want to get rid of, we will once again select him from the dropdown to ensure that we are looking at the right household member and click the minus button next to the other household members dropdown. Once we do that, we'll get a prompt to make sure we're sure of our actions, and we will click yes, and that household member will be removed from the household, leaving us with just Sean Conso now in this household. This concludes the household members basic video. Be sure to complete all of the walk-me's related to these topics. In our next video, we'll be covering waiting lists and adding or removing households to them.